I gotta keep it a buck and say that Chadwick Boseman's passing is probably the hardest thing that I personally had to wrap my mind around in 2020. And it's just such an inspiring and heroic story of a man who was diagnosed for 4 years with cancer and still managed to pull through it, fight it, and make so many movies. Black Panther, Infinity War, Endgame, The Five Bloods, which was amazing. So just to hear that almost out of nowhere, because it only seemed that only his close family and friends really knew about this. Maybe the cast members on these movies knew about it, but the larger public didn't know. And just to kind of wrap my mind around it, it's just it's such a heroic and tragic tale of such a young and promising actor that cemented his legacy not only in Marvel but cinematic history. He was fantastic. I still get chills when I see him in Civil War, and almost every scene he chews it up. Black Panther was also another triumph. Such a historic and such a great movie, man. It just sucks that this is the way 2020 has been going, in such a negative direction. And last night, I quite literally, it was hitting me real hard last night when I found out about this. And I just gotta say, rest in peace, man. Rest in peace. And my heart goes out, as always, when it comes to these things, to friends and family. And, I hope that people take this and they take it well. They take it with a heavy heart, but they take it in a inspiring way, that you don't need to be beaten down by your circumstances or anything like that. You can rise above almost anything. And that's the story he left behind. A guy that I had no idea was sick. I know a few months back you saw his pictures and he was really skinny, but I saw them, I glanced at them, but I honestly, people were concerned. I thought that he was going for a role because he was pretty skinny in The Five Bloods. So I didn't realize that could have been a medical issue, and it seems that it is. And it's just horrible, honestly. This is a guy that if you watch his interviews and you watch just the way that he was around fans and the way he talked about the role, he loved being Black Panther. He loved what he meant to people. He loved everything about it, and he loved his fans. And in the last few years, not only did he meet just his fans in general, but he also went out children's hospitals, and same thing as Spider-Man, to reach out to fans that were diagnosed with cancer and had other issues and illnesses, and he reached out to them while he was battling his own illnesses. It's just hard, man. It's just hard to deal with, honestly. And you have to, though. He did it for 4 years, and yeah, coming from a first-hand experience, me and my wife, Roscape, we had her mom also diagnosed, and she battled it out for 4 years also. It just really hits you hard, hits you deep, and I hope that his fans and his family, I hope everybody gets through this. And I just want an end to 2020 at this point. I just want to go into 2021, but who knows if that's going to be any better. Rest in peace, Chadwick Boseman. This is going to be Sunscape signing off. Take care, guys.